I still can't believe this is happening. It's because you haven't thought things through, as usual. Yes, but father with Lord Wyatt? Simple matter of economy, brother. We need money and Lord Wyatt needs our timber. Yes, I realize that, but the idea of the two of them putting aside their differences long enough to strike a deal, let alone throwing a party to celebrate, strikes me as unnatural. Precisely.
I'm delighted you accepted my invitation this evening.
I'm very pleased you extended it. This feud between us has been going on for far too long.
And over what? Petty aggravations caused by a minor business deal gone sour.
I think you know my dear friend John Mullins. Hope you don't mind me bringing him along.
Of course not. Any friend of yours is welcome.
You're such a charmer, Thomas, among other things.
Please excuse us. Come, there are a few details still to be worked out on our new business agreement.
Why aren't you mingling with the other guests?
It's hard to mingle when everyone is crowded around Charlotte Wyatt. Those men are acting like fools.
It's not her fault how they choose to behave towards her.
Are you having a nice time?
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you how refreshing it is to see at least one man who isn't falling all over himself to get her attention. I mean, don't you think it's disgusting? They're just...
Excuse me.
Lady Charlotte, may I escort you to the dessert table?
Excuse me, but she promised to go with me.
Unhand the lady, sir. I shall be forced to thrash you.
Gentlemen, please.
If there's to be any thrashing, it won't be done by either of you.
Thank you.
Perhaps you would like to escort me to the dessert table.
And I've paid too many visits to the dessert table already.
Sir, would you refuse a lady an escort?
I'd be delighted.
Does my heart good to see our fathers together again?
And they used to be such good friends.
Perhaps it will last this time and our families will be able to be close again.
I'm sure they'll be able to settle their differences. I mean, they're both mature and civilized men.
Are you all right? Well, look at it this way. You've taught me a valuable lesson.
What could that lesson possibly be?
You taught me how not to conduct a business negotiation.
You wouldn't be referring to my complete loss of self-control, would you?
Something like that.
Well, think that I invited Lord Wyatt here in the hope that we might resolve our differences. Instead, it just reminded me that I can't stand the sight of him. Still, I have no excuse. I let my personal feeling interfere with the financial well-being of this family. Oh, how we need that deal.
Perhaps I could go to Lord Wyatt's tomorrow and try and repair the damage.
There's no use trying to reason with us, stubborn. Well, maybe it's worth a try.
Yes?
Eleanor, come in.
May I have a word with you?
Yes, of course.
Oh, never mind.
No, wait. What is it? Is there a problem?
Well, men are interested in things like horses and crossbows and hunting, and so am I, but...
But men aren't interested in women who are interested in those things.
Yes.
So you've decided that maybe you'd like to learn how to act like a lady?
Perhaps just a little.
Well, I'll be happy to teach you all that I can.
State your name and your business.
Tell Lord Wyatt that Richard Grey humbly requests but a few moments of his time.
Your father's conduct last night was disgraceful. It comes as no surprise he's unwilling to face me personally.
My father hoped that you would receive me in his place so that I might convey his sincerest apologies.
An apology is the least your father owes me.
I'm sure he agrees with you. And that is why, within the week, he'll be sending a cord of our finest white oak timber as a token of his respect.
A cord? What can I do with that?
It is a small token, but a step in the right direction.
I'm building barges to take stone from my quarries to London. I'll need much more timber than that.
Perhaps?
Yes. Go on.
You must understand it hurts my father to cut even a twig of his beloved white oak forest, but possibly I could convince him to sell you the wood you need.
That's the deal I was looking to make. Before he assaulted me.
How much timber did you need? One parcel?
I need at least 2.
Father? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I'm off to the village. Lady Fairfax has brought something new back from France. I think it's called perfume.
Buy some for yourself, if it pleases you.
Thank you. Good day.
I may never speak to your father again. But maybe I finally found a Grey I can do business with. You must carry more of your mother's temperament than your father's. See what you can accomplish with your father.
I'll do my best, sir.
You look like a cat that's eaten a prize pigeon.
Do you bring good news?
No, I bring excellent news.
Well, tell us.
Lord Wyatt wants to deal.
That's wonderful. How did you do it?
I simply explained that it would be excruciatingly difficult, but that I would plead with you to sell him 2 parcels of your best white oak timber.
That is excellent news. Well done. Now, tomorrow, you'll go back and tell him that I'm willing to consider an offer of £150 for each parcel.
Isn't that a lot?
That's why we plan to settle for 125.
It's still above the going price.
Leave it to me. Lord Wyatt will think he's getting a bargain.
Richard, was there anyone with Lord Wyatt?
Only a guard.
No one else?
No, should there have been?
No.
Oh, his daughter, Charlotte, was there.
She was?
She says she was on the way to the village to buy something called perfume.
Oh.
How much was that?
That'll be 7 shillings, your liege.
Thank you.
Amos!
Beautiful cloth, but beautiful dresses.
New dresses. For your sister.
Eleanor, dresses?
Ooh, she might surprise you.
She often does.
Thank you, Amos.
Driver.
Do you like this one?
It too has a lovely smell.
Horses smell. This is a scent.
You know about perfume?
I know it's made from the essence of pressed flowers.
I knew that.
When we were in the East, there were many different fragrances. This one, I believe, is jasmine.
You're absolutely right. Do you like it?
It's intoxicating.
I'll take it. Pay him.
Please, allow me.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly.
Please, a small gift from a friend.
Thank you. You're very kind, Amos.
May I have the honor of escorting you home?
Oh, I don't think my father would like me being escorted home by the son of Thomas Gray.
He most surely would not.
Then to the fork in the road that leads to your home.
Very well.
Charlotte.
As he was sleeping, some of the soldiers put mud in his helmet. The battle alarm went, he woke up, he jammed it on his head, and the wet, sticky mud poured down his face.
Oh, what a terrible thing to do.
Well, it was very funny, but he did deserve it.
Oh, Amos, you're so entertaining. Amos? Thank you again for the perfume. Whenever I wear it, I shall think of you.
And whenever I encounter the scent of jasmine, I will think of you.
There, recognize our favorite Baron. Mullins. Perfect. Hey! Ow! Are you all right?
Quite all right.
Are you sure?
Love has found me, brothers, and found me quite unexpectedly.
You must have thrown that apple harder than I thought.
She kissed me.
Who kissed you?
Charlotte. Charlotte Wyatt.
I did throw that apple harder than I thought.
No, it's true. After I escorted her back from the village, she kissed me.
You're courting Lord Wyatt's daughter?
Well, is that so hard to believe?
What is so hard to believe is how my smart brother could be so stupid. If Lord Wyatt doesn't have you hung, drawn, and quartered when he finds out, Father will.
I realize you have to prove yourself in Father's eyes, but all that has nothing to do with me and Charlotte.
Don't you understand? Lord Wyatt doesn't like any of us. He's only dealing with me because he needs that timber as much as Father needs his money.
Fine. I'll stay away from her for a while, but only if you deliver a message to her tomorrow.
I can't do that! What if Lord Wyatt catches me?
Either you deliver the message, or I make no promise to stay away from her.
Don't look at me. He threw the apple.